King David, shorty. I was just stuck on an island with a $900 bill. A $900 bill, y'all could come grab me. Now I'm back with a 10 on me. A 10 on me. Talking about. I'm King David, a 10 on me. And they go 12 right there. And they go 12 right there. Yo, face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines, but we'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Famous Richard. I like to refer to him as the boy that cried wolf. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of times you don't know what's real, you don't know what's fake. I think even sometimes he confuses his fans to the point where they don't even know whether to support him or not, because he do all the antics, the skits. But the problem is he gets lost in that. He don't know how to separate and, really be in tune with his fans to where they know what's real and what's not. And in this situation, they're saying that he was picked up by the feds, or at least someone from his page is saying that he has been currently picked up by the feds. Now, for y'all that don't know who Famous Richard is, I don't blame you, right? Because I think a lot of these up and coming comedians, especially the ones on Instagram, what they do is they confuse humor with just being outside and doing ignorance, because that's what's trending. It's no longer humor, it's no longer pranks or none of that. It's just downright ignorance and doing things to antagonize people to get a reaction, but sometimes those reactions cannot always go their way. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times we seen Famous Richard get locked up because he pretty much antagonized a cop, and that's how he went viral.
Get in front of me on King David. Hold on, King David. Look, they don't even know King David. They just making me more lit. On BD, they just making me more lit. On King David, that's all y'all doing. Oh.
He comes from Chicago, he goes to New York. He say that New York is soft, New York police is soft. But what he don't understand is by him doing that, especially putting it on social media and having a platform, all he doing is putting a target on his own back. And I think this time that same target came back to bite him. Now, we're going to get into all that in the post that he put on his Instagram. But before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, Famous Richard would take to his Instagram with a few things to say, as he would take to his Instagram story, saying that he got snatched up by the feds at the court, as he would say, quote, "Hey y'all, I need a lawyer in New Jersey ASAP, tonight or tomorrow. Send me someone thorough, contact at Miko Jasmine." Then in the next slide, he will go on to say, quote, "The feds just picked me up today after court. I need a federal lawyer. All my supporters, all the celebrities watching me, I need y'all support. Send some help ASAP." Now, it's unknown what he was doing in court in the first place when he was picked up by the feds. But from my observation, I'm guessing that it comes from the case that he caught in Bayonne, New Jersey, when he was charged with aggravated assault with a weapon, possession of a firearm for an unlawful purpose, unlawful possession of a handgun, and certain persons not to have weapons, possession of a defaced firearm, and the possession of a large capacity magazine. They say he was placed under arrest at approximately 6 a.m. on July 12, 2024 at his residence on Isabella Avenue. During the arrest, they said they recovered a defaced firearm with large capacity magazine. Now, they say he was arrested after an investigation by the Bayonne Police Department Detective Bureau into an incident that occurred on July 4th at the 22nd Street Quick Check, where he allegedly pointed a handgun at 2 victims during an argument in the parking lot. They say that he fled the area in his vehicle. He was processed and subsequently transported to the Hudson County Correctional Facility after he was caught at his own home. Now, I don't know what's going on with Famous Richard. However, this is not just the regular state police, the little NYPD he run around and bothering. No, this is federal. So it's a little more serious. I don't know which case it can be because, as y'all know, he done caught so many cases, and the problem is he think it's okay. You know, a lot of these guys, they get arrested, and just because they get released, they think that that's it. They don't know that they're building a criminal history. So when you get sentenced or you're found guilty, they go based off your history. So it may not mean nothing to you right now, but you're only doing damage to yourself in the long run, whether you see it or not. Now, like I said, this case is federal if he got picked up by the feds, and we don't know which case it could be. Maybe it was a case that the feds picked up that he had. Because for y'all that don't know, he done been arrested for all type of stuff like attempted robbery, menacing, disorderly conduct, assault charges, possession of firearm charge. Now, maybe that can be one of the reasons as well. You know, these guys like to brag about having switches. I don't know if he did have a switch, but when he got caught with a firearm, maybe he did have a switch attached to it. You know, who knows? They got pictures of him with firearms all over these news articles because guess what? He posted it to his social media. So of course, that's where they grab the pictures. That's what they use against you to make you seem guilty for whatever they're trying to convict you of. Now, when it comes to Famous Richard as a whole, I don't know, but he has been having a rough year. If y'all remember, just a couple weeks ago, probably just a little under a month, he was actually shot. Well, he tried to say he was shot in the head, but he wasn't. He was grazed after an attempt on his life because he says that he was lured in by a girl that he met on social media.
I love y'all, folks. On King David, folks. That page just backdoored me for I love y'all on BD, folks. It just shot me for I love y'all on King David.
Now, we think that 9 times out of 10, he thought he was going over there to have a good time, but instead, he says that it wasn't that. He says he was going there to do promotion or whatever he was doing in Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York, and then guys hopped out, shot at him, and they eventually grazed his head. This was all before leading up to what's going on now. So he went from getting shot or grazed in the head not too long ago to now being picked up from the feds. And keep in mind, you can't just bail out from the feds. So I don't know what type of lesson he got to go through to actually see that life is not playing with him, but this is probably going to be the one, because when the feds come, as y'all know, they don't come talking, they don't come asking you questions, they just come telling you to plead out to whatever sentence that they got for you, and if you want to take it to trial, you take it to trial, right? So let's see what comes out of this. Hopefully he learned his lesson. If not, he's going to continuously go through things like this until he get a real reality check or when he takes it serious. Right? You know, going around, especially in New York, targeting cops, that's a no-no. But if you're not from New York, you wouldn't understand. And he been getting away with it for a long enough time, but he put a target on his back, like I said, and now he just gotta, reap the consequences. That's what they do. They cause the destruction, and then when things hit the fan, suddenly they want to, I need help, send me the best lawyers. It don't work like that, bucko. Right? All that money you flashing, you don't got an attorney on deck? Yeah, see? All right, well, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.